So, last time on the Fallen Returns, you all went and visited the Hexblades, who you met Lady Tessa Hexblade, who is the sort of leader of the clan. After talking with her, she is more than amenable to backing Connor as king, seeing that he is perhaps what Talren truly needs. And she directs you to the Broken Bones, warning you that there is some magic involved that's been keeping people out. After arriving and a certain horse throwing a temper tantrum, you all had Marai and Gwaine go and scout out. And after seeing that there wasn't anything moving around in the ruins, you went down to what was the Hall of Memories, which seemed to be a long hallway full of mirrors, which, once arriving, you all felt yourselves drawn to stare into, seeing either visions of the past, the present, or the future. It's hard to tell. Almost everybody saved, except the paladin, who, upon seeing visions of his father, was drawn in, reaching towards the mirror, but managed to get pulled back by the professor. Afterwards, you all descended down, where you ran into some very interesting undead, including a really, really unfunny jester who just plainly just should have just stayed dead. Afterwards, you found a box, which you all desperately tried to dispel, while Connor found the secret place under the altar where the artifact was actually, was stored. You did eventually, thanks to the professor, get the box open, got items, and due to some lay on hands and lesser restoration, managed to save Keladin and the professor from a fever which was racking them. You all, I'm actually looking up to the ceiling right now because I don't want to laugh. You all returned back to the outside, the cool air refreshing from the stagnant, molded air below. You see that your horses are ready for you, except for Bucky, who's still laying down, his head on the ground, a wide circle of vegetation now eaten.
So have you just been laying there for this entire time, Bucky?
Yes.
When we get back, I'm teaching you how to wield a sword, by the way.
You can certainly try.
You can hold it in your mouth, it's fine.
Good job watching the horse. And then I get on top of my other, whichever one is mine.
So are we going to stop throwing a temper tantrum and can we go home now?
I guess. He heaves himself up and sort of, one side is pristine, the other side is freaking dirty as hell. It looks like you have a two-toned horse.
I'm not cleaning that.
Didn't ask you to. I like it.
Let's just go.
Can we can't hear this, right? So we're just
No,
all
it's
kind of
telepathic.
walking along. This is happening.
Bucky's
Good
just like,
old salt horse.
yep.
I'm still going to make him drink that potion. I'm going to mix it with his water next time.
You're gonna drug your horse? That sounds fun.
I'm
He
so
was a diabetic.
As ye old PETA gets in contact with you.
Now, I'll just teach him to breathe fire. And by fire, I mean frost, actually.
Those are two completely different things, Tamlar.
You know, it won't hurt him. He might use it as revenge on me, but that's alright.
So,
Where are we going?
Where are we?
you are at the Broken Bones, which is the very northwest corner of Talren.
We need to head south.
Are we like outside of where we just were, or are we like?
Yeah, we're outside the Broken Bones. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like in the plains outside of it.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, because he was laying in the grass. Okay. I
Yeah.
remember now. Well, south. You said.
South to the Battle Forge. We need more allies before we make our bid for the throne. And word of warning, this isn't going to be easy. This isn't going to be simple. We will not win them over with words.
Do we have
or
to fight
promises.
them?
That's going to be the quickest and most efficient way of earning their trust and their respect.
I'm so down for this.
I'm down, but if we could just get a rest in.
I think we're gonna take
We're-
3 days to get
Yeah,
there.
we've got a few days to get there and stuff like
Guys,
that.
Okay.
Should we head back,
I prefer we at least try.
get our posse, and then head down with the posse, or should we just go
Well-
ourselves?
Well, we're gonna meet up with the with our retinue, with the because what we are no longer a peaceful diplomatic envoy. At this point, when we march into their keep, we are a war band raiding. We are delivering an ultimatum: join or to get crushed. Is the idea behind this?
As much as I dislike it, I will take your lead, Connor.
I love it, although I'm kind of worried about that. But I think probably we'll go all right. All right. Sounds good.
What are the rules with people that do not fight? Children.
Well, we're not raiding their villages. We're running into their keep and making a big show of this. I would like to not end up killing anyone in this endeavor. I need Talren united. I don't need a broken clan.
I feel like it's more about a show of force. It's not necessarily that we're gonna try to kill them all. More like just show that we can bloody their nose or something, right?
Essentially, we're stronger than them. They should back us.
Connor, how would you feel for a little show with your hammer, similar to the knuckles that we did?
I think that would work
A dramatic entrance
just
always
nice.
seems to work with these kind of folk.
Oh my god! Got this image of a lightning hammer just.
I want to
breaking
give
in
you
their
the doom.
door.
I want to give you the doom hammer. That's what I want you to do.
I want to break in their door with the black maw as it's crackling with lightning and just. Yes.
I believe I could help with that as well. A little smoke, a little sparkle, a little coming of the god.
So let's meet up with the other Black Maul and let's go a Viking.
Here we go, a Viking, raid. So,
No, it doesn't matter.
no.
I was just gonna ask if we still had the map. I don't remember. Did we of the
yeah,
Hexblade?
she gave it to us to use.
But I don't remember if we had given it to the retinue people.
They know where to meet us.
Okay. It doesn't. I was gonna ask a question, but it's fine.
Yeah, because we gave him the map because you memorized it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. And we didn't want to start a border skirmish, right? Okay.
We didn't want to send essentially a raiding party to along Shattered Steel territory.
Right, that's what it was. Okay. I was gonna ask how long till we get do you know how many days it'll take? Probably a couple.
A couple days. It'll take you about a day and a half to meet up with the retinue, and then another day and a half to get out of the territory.
And also, there was one stop I wanted to make.
Sure.
But we can do that while we're camping at night or something like that. We'll just camp near, because it's something that Connor's going to do off on his own.
If you think it's safe.
Some things a man must do by himself.
Understood. There.
So you all head away from the broken bones. Stupid peanut butter.
How dare you?
Don't you dare curse peanut butter like that.
Ah, Morgan's gone.
Leaving behind the shattered hall of memories and now an empty resting place for an artifact you now possess.
Yes, I do.
It takes you about a day and a half. Travel is fairly easy, with nothing really harrying you. And eventually you meet up with your retinue. And you are once again a giant party with your Thane, so to speak. They seem to have behaved themselves as befitting. They've done some hunting. So when you finally arrive, they have lots and lots of pelts up. There's meat roasting, and you're welcome back with a rousing cheer.
Okay. I'm gonna pull. God, his name was Tyr, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull him to the side. Get the men ready for battle. We need to make this look real if we're gonna make this a good show of it. We march for the Battle Forge Keep. And you know, just as well as I do, they respect strength most of all. And we need their men. I would count I would put their shield walls to any army in this world. And we need that line.
We will not fail you, my lord. And he bows. By your leave.
I will designate. What was the town that thing I was looking for was near?
I'm so prepared, you guys. I'm so prepared.
You ass.
I was just about to start singing this.
Hold on!
Hold, please.
Do you see what the title?
What is the title?
I love that you put this on every time you have to go look for something.
Please hold.
Son of
You
a
can blame
bitch.
Disco. You can blame Disco. This is hers.
I had that moment DMing recently. I was like, shit, I should have put some music in there.
God damn it, Roll20. Give me Morgan. So there is a town called Penrith to the south, which is close to where what you were looking for.
Okay. Being the fact that I gotta pick up Katie here and I gotta leave here in 5-6 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll march to Penrith. It's not that far of our way, and I will be sending you a DM there, Snicket, with things I wish to do while these guys do their thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you, dear.
Bless
Sorry.
you. Bless you, my child.
Gesundheit.
Where are we going? We're not going to the...
No, we're stopped because Penrith's on the way,
Okay.
so we have to stop. And
Was
the
there a
idea
reason we're stopping here, or for
there's
you?
Connor,
There's
Just
a reason
Connor
for you?
things.
Okay.
there's a reason for me. There's an idea behind this that I want to
I
try.
just need to know how the professor... So he's just going to hang back because he's still in Talreni and he's... Island.
His the way he would explain that it's more he needs a sorry, dog's doing something. He would need a God damn it. Find a way to word this. More prestige to show the clans that this is not just some upstart.
The professor will just make plans on how best to introduce you into the keep. He'll share those with you when you return.
All right, and so I'm gonna run to get the girlfriend. Bye.
Good luck.
Woo!
Yes. Driving the.
Yep. No, Charles, don't leave. No. You since rejoined. The retinue has since rejoined you. You've rejoined them. There's been a great joining, and there was much rejoicing. So, you guys now
There's
have.
been a joining.
Oh.
Well, that's the magic word.
You
Actually,
You
that's
know-
a good question.
You have Tyr and company now, and you all start heading south towards Penrith. Penrith is a little border town. He's
Border.
Mexican food. Anyway. You get to Penrith, and it is a fairly decent sized town. Seems to be a lot of farming around here. There's concern with a giant war party essentially coming into town. You see farmers looking at you before darting indoors. Tyr advises that if anybody's going into town to do anything, that you go without the party, without the rest of them. It probably only cause trouble, and with the recent alliance between the Hexblades and the Black Mauls, it's ill-advised. So if anybody needs things in town like potions or to find information, to go on ahead, he will hold this.
Good to know.
It kind of works out because we kind of stick out anyway because and I just flick the tip of my slightly pointy ears.
We do, don't we?
I mean, I have a huge beard, so I think it's fine for me. But you know, the rest of you.
Wish I had a hat.
This will be fine.
I'm not ashamed to show who I am.
Well, isn't that lovely for you, Talma?
I can do it. I was waiting for it.
I'm not ashamed. I just don't want to start trouble.
I think trouble will only start if we start it here.
Well,
I
Tom's
hope
in
you're
his
right.
tent, so we should be fine.
Be on our
Have you
best
been
behavior.
around us? Trouble starts around us all the fucking time.
Well, you're typically not in towns with small villagers running around.
I'm
Fair
sorry, but
enough.
a lot of that
Eh.
trouble has been self-induced.
Unless we follow some maniac to go murder some people.
I can get out.
Yeah.
I can get out my journal if you don't believe me.
We remember, Professor, don't worry.
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's, I guess, go scope it out at least, see what's in here.
I'd like to scope it out.
I haven't been in enough of the fun kind of trouble lately.
The last city we were in
Oh.
for a while, we had to leave quickly because you guys stole some shit.
Yes, but that was important. So,
It was
No, it was
important
really
shit,
That was awesome.
as Aaron Deer would say.
Speaking of trouble, and she's going to motion down at her new armor. Since I have this, I don't need the one I was using. Would anyone like it?
it was
I'm good.
studded armor?
Studded +1.
Oh, I think
Plus,
that...
you can make it look like anything you want. As I'm sure you noticed.
I mean, if no one else would like it, I think I'll take it.
I can't wear that shit. I'd tear it in half.
Oh, because your muscles are too big.
No, my frame's too big.
It's magic.
I mean, I
It
could turn
fits.
into a Speedo or something.
Well, that surely would be distracting.
Yeah, I mean, I would love it if no one else wants it.
Sure. She'll hand it over.
I still think you should make you do Speedo there, and you're.
Now that's an
Okay.
idea. Why didn't I ever use it like that and actually be a distraction?
Mysteries of life.
Well, I don't think the things that were trying to eat us might be distracted by nakedness.
No, I don't think the oozes we were fighting would be interested. They're interested in me for some reason. Maybe they're interested in armor.
Well, you are some man meat, but you know.
It's not man
flesh. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Thank you. This is why.
Sorry. It's been a good time since. It's been a good long while since I've
Had any man flesh?
or woman flesh. Yes, exactly.
Mortals.
Just tries to stay away from everyone. This conversation
You know,
is gotten awkward.
maybe that's how we'll solve this with Demorial.
Sex?
God damn it! I nearly spit my beer.
Implying.
I
I was implying
volunteer
we'll have sex with Demorial, and that's how we'll solve this.
What
I
is it gonna
nearly spit my fucking beer.
for the sake of the group.
I mean,
So how many points of corruption would that be?
I don't know.
I would really rather not.
I mean, Corin likes to say how hot she is.
Hey,
so.
you know what? She might be the type of demon to eat her partner after she's done with them.
She's a pragmatist?
Oh my god.
And not in the fun way.
No.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's not your friendly cleanup afterwards.
Oh my god.
Hi, this is your conductor speaking. Can we steer this
Professor has
back
no
on
idea
the-
what we're talking about. It's great.
It's just gone off the tracks here.
The tracks were always an illusion, Dustin.
Oh, you should see the Sunday group.
I
We're
like
worse.
tracks. I like
reason.
tracks, nigga. Ooh, this is a pretty picture.
Oh,
I want to go to there.
Well, this is a nice, it's a picturesque town.
I know, right?
God damn it, Morgan.
Who knows
Agreed.
what's happening?
I know what's happening. She's raging.
That is all. That,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting I'm muted. I like how that is how we got Morgan back, was the yep. The angry yep.
Don't get mad
Don't
at
worry.
it. It's good. That makes it win. Just be calm. We'll figure it out. Trust in me.
And then light it on fire.
or punch it out the window.
Anchor gets you nowhere. Embrace tranquility.
Be water.
I was just about to make a Zenyatta joke.
I was too, if only because I main him.
Be water. Morgan.
Like water off a duck's back.
Like water off a duck's back.
Cute little ducky butt. Anyway,
I used to raise ducks. I love duck butt.
Like water under a bird's wings.
Wait,
Henry.
So yeah, there we go.
I like that.
Penrith is a rather sleepy town, doesn't get a lot of trade here. It does seem like smaller farming communities do come here to consolidate to trade before it goes on to the bigger markets, to the keeps, to the trade towns. As you all walk in, there's still apprehension and fear. There's 2 taverns, which makes this a super fancy town. There's general goods shop. There's a single magic shop. It seems to be small and shunted to the corner of this town. But there seems to be a little bit of hustle and bustle on the street as people are going to and from their daily lives. It's quieter here. There's no sound of bardic music. There's not a lot of laughter. These are people of the earth. These are people who spend their days toiling in the fields. They come into town to drink and relax before going home and starting the whole thing over again. It's not a dour place by any means, but it very much is people who spend most of their time working. What would you like to do?
Is there a farmer's market here?
Is there a farmer's market here? Are you talking about one of those quote-unquote whole organic,
No, I mean a place where farmers come and sell their goods.
Yes, there's a marketplace. It's small, but there does seem to be a little bit. It seems more for locals rather than, yes, please come to our market, browse our wares. But it is open.
I would like to go to that.
Okay, you head over. There's the call of, you know, fresh tomatoes. You get potatoes.
I'm specifically looking for carrots.
Oh, there's plenty of carrots. You
Hmm.
see a middle-aged woman, maybe about 5'2", comfortably. Her middle age is sitting comfortably around her midsection. She has mousy brown hair that's mostly gray now, kind of put up into a messy bun on top of her head. She has cracked spectacles that are held on by almost sheer willpower at this point. And she looks up at you as she has these variety of carrots, including a really big one she seems to have put in a place of pride, as in, yes, look at this amazing giant carrot that I have grown.
How much are carrots here?
For about 5, it would be about a gold, maybe 2.
I want the lot.
All of them.
Yes, all of them.
It's quite a bit of carrots, sir.
How many? How many do you have here? And also the big one. How much is the big one?
I'm not letting you buy the big one, sir. How about 75
I pull out my
carrots
coin
here?
purse for this.
Sir, if I sell you my pride, what do I have?
Gold. Lots of it.
Well, how
I'll
do I
offer
argue with
50
that?
gold pieces for the giant carrot.
No, you can't have my giant carrot.
100.
Stop! No, I'm not selling it, young man. And don't make me get my spoon.
I laugh. I was like, okay. I see this carrot is...
Oh, never mind.
But I am going to buy your lot of regular carrots.
That's 75 carrots, sir.
Okay.
Well, how are you going to... You know what? Did your mother ever teach you how to...
Put it in the crate and I can carry it. Don't worry about it.
She starts putting carrots back in the crates, muttering under her breath that she just finally got them all set up. And she just kind of...
You're one of those customers.
And then she finally goes, your carrots, sir.
Okay, so how much would that be?
It's a gold piece for 5 carrots. There's 75 carrots.
So it's going to be about 37 gold pieces?
Yes, sure, right, whatever.
I give her 50. I'm not... Then keep the change. I don't mind.
I will donate this to the local temple then.
You can keep it. It's fine.
No. If you are giving kindness, you pass it forward.
Well, that's exactly my thoughts. Thank you, good lady. And I will appreciate these carrots. And I'm going to heft that up on my shoulder and walk back to the group.
Now, I can hear myself.
You shouldn't be able to.
It's not coming from you.
Okay.
Anyway.
So there was a tiny magic shop and a general goods store, you said, right?
Yes.
2 pubs.
2 pubs.
2 pubs because everybody needs to drink in this town.
Well, I don't blame them.
No.
Is it much of a crawl if there's only 2 pubs?
Depends on how you get from one to the other.
That's a very good point.
Well, no, that's the thing. You just keep going back and forth until you have to crawl to the next one.
The pub line, a pub segment. I think we should check the tiny shop, the magic shop, see if they have any healing potions or anything, because those never hurt, especially if we're going to have a fight in the next town.
Which we probably are.
I'll go there with you.
Yeah.
Actually spend my gold.
Yes, let's see what's in the bag of holding also. We have a bunch of gems. I don't know if we'll be able to sell any of that.
Depends on the magic user. I feel like magic users can always use spells. Fucking gems for spells.
True. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, we have. So now we have my mundane leather armor in the bag and a mundane shield still. I don't know if anyone will spy those here, but although I feel like we should hold on to the shield, that could be useful.
Agreed.
Anyway,
Never hurts to have an extra.
exactly. So then we walk into the magic shop.
You all walk into the teeny tiny little magic shop. There's definitely an echo.
Mm-hmm. I hear it too.
I'll fight you, Chris.
I don't think it's Chris.
I don't know. I was just picking Chris. I have no idea who it is.
I'm talking, and when
It's
Chris
Morgan.
is muted, it's yeah.
I think. Ha 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 ha.
I
Yeah.
muted Chris and it stopped.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I had Chris muted. It wasn't Chris. I muted
Okay.
Morgan and it stopped.
Yeah.
There we go. You were definitely not muted until now.
Roll20 is an asshole.
The tiny little shop.
So you head to Mordecai's Magical Mysteries, and there is a rather rail-thin human man behind the counter. Sort of dark hair pulled back, streaked with gray. He seems almost tired, but he smiles as you walk in and welcome to my shop. How may I be of service?
Well, as you can tell, we're not from here. We're looking for some potions. Some healing potions in particular. You see a giant blue jay? Or is...
Chris figured it out. I think Jolie did too. I have quite a bit of potions. I brew them all in house myself. What level of healing are you looking for? I also have potions of heroism and whatnot, and some other things as well, if that is more to your liking.
What's a potion of heroism do?
It gives you a little bit of extra vitality in battle. In game mechanics terms, you take a hero of heroism, you get, I think, 10 temporary hit points.
let me see, hold on. You're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier.
I should know that. We just
For
used
the
that
spell.
Saturday.
So I guess it will be. It's up to you.
For the
Okay.
same duration you are under the effect of the Bless spell. No concentration required.
What? That's
It's-
heroism?
Yeah, 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. It's Potion of Heroism, right?
Oh, that makes sense. I just looked up the spell heroism.
No, the potion is 10 temp hit points, lasts for an hour, and plus the Bless spell without concentration issues.
That could be useful.
That could be useful for a lot of people.
It is a very useful potion. I have normal healing potion. I have greater, superior. I even believe I have one of supreme healing as well.
Whoa.
I also have different types of other potions other than the heroism. I have climbing and fire breath and water breathing. There's not much to do around here, and potion making does not take too much energy.
I was gonna say, you seem pretty well stocked for a potion shop or a magic shop in a town like this.
It keeps me busy, even though no one here buys them. I do have friends who take them to market for me.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, I guess we'll take some greater healing potions, right? And there's the normal ones.
The greater healing potions are 150 gold pieces each. The Superior are, I believe, 450. And I do have a single Supreme at 1,350 gold pieces. And he breaks off, coughing for a moment before begging your pardon, sir, and
You all right?
weak constitution. I really should move somewhere a bit warmer, but
Maybe open a window, clear some dust out of here.
oh, you are kind, sir. It is not an ailment of sorts. It's just a fact of the body is weaker than the mind.
Speak for yourself over there.
So, how many of each potion did you want?
Well, what are you lot looking like for your?
I have a greater and a superior on me, so I'm good.
I also have a greater and a superior.
I think I just have a superior.
Sure, right. How many greater do you have? I guess we'll take all of your greater.
I have 6. I have 2 superior and the 1 supreme.
I can definitely take a greater. I don't have one of those at the moment.
Yeah, plus,
Another 900 for the 2 superior.
yeah. You might as well take those, all of those.
It could be a heck of a fight.
Corin, you're a genius.
Not smart, but wise.
I'm just gonna do that. So I take 1,800 out of the bag of holding. Give him the gold for the potions.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Do I see any weapons laying about?
He really doesn't have much in the way of weapons. He has books, lots of potions, he has some rings. There seems to be a cloak hanging in the corner, but it seems he's mostly of late potions.
Can I take a look at the rings and the cloak?
Yes, of course, of course. He sort of brings out the rings. He has a ring of protection, which you already have. He has a ring of resistance. He has a ring of free action, which he says was quite hard to come by. And he has one that he had back in the day when he was well enough to adventure. He would be willing to part with it for the right price. It is a ring of spell turning.
So what does that do? That turns a spell back on the person who cast it?
The ring. Okay, if you don't stop with the crashing all the time here, Adobe, I'm going to fong you.
Do it.
He knows what he did.
You've been around Angie too much when.
I use that word all the time.
I got it from you and her. While wearing this ring, you have an advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets only you, not an area of effect. In addition, if you roll a 20 for the save and the spell is 7th or lower, the spell has no effect on you and instead targets the caster.
Nice.
That is pretty sweet.
Well,
Very
what
good
would
ring.
the right price be?
The ring of spell turning is 35,000 gold pieces. It is extremely, extremely rare.
It sounds like it. That's pretty. What about this cloak then?
It is from a friend of mine. Left it with me and never came back for it. I told him if he was not going to take it, then I would sell it. So, it is Cloak of the Bat.
Cloak of the Bat.
Na 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 bat cloak. God damn it! Because this cloak will show up until someone buys it. Just-
What does it do now?
I regret not buying it, okay? I regret not buying it.
You know what? Thornton's gonna get it anyway. Some way, somehow.
I think it was-
Morgan doesn't know what a cloak of bats is and can't bring up PDFs right now.
That's fine. I'm trying to get my Adobe to stop crashing for 30 seconds so I can tell you what it is. I
Yeah,
really
doesn't
should
Adobe just suck.
I really
would
just
they
need
like
to
that?
buy these.
They're only like 27 on Amazon right now.
I think it makes you able to polymorph into a bat and gives you a fly speed.
While wearing this cloak, you have
Where
advantage
was the wood
on
in the
stealth
dark?
checks. In an area of dim light or darkness, you can grab the edge of the cloak and use it to fly at 40 feet speed. You can also use
That's
your action
cool.
to cast polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat. You retain your
What?
int, whiz, and charisma scores, and that's only till the next dawn. You can't use it again that way.
What? That's awesome.
Isn't it?
How much?
God damn.
God.
6,500 gold pieces.
That.
Well, you got 1,500 worth of gems in the bag of holding. I don't know how
That's
much you
true.
got on yourself.
Can I insight check this guy real quick?
He's. Does everyone know who this guy is?
He's trying
Five.
he's trying to recoup some losses.
It's you get the feeling that he doesn't have the energy to haggle.
Okay.
That this is literally how much
I'm
he
reading
can sell
him.
for.
I'm reading him more of, the guy who eyed the crystals. I'm kind of trying to get if this guy would have the same vibe
No.
with a 5.
Yeah, with even no, he seems like just a tired person
Alright.
who's just trying to make ends meet.
I'm gonna pull one crystal out of the bag. Well, I have less. I've got the other 3,500, but if you could take a look at this real quick.
He looks at it and sort of takes out what looks like to be jeweler's glasses and starts to go over it and goes, "That is a very interesting crystal. They come generally from Othela. I'm
Sure.
afraid it won't make up for the other 3,000 gold pieces."
How much would you price it at, though?
I'd put it at 250 gold pieces for the stone.
For one stone, how many would you say were in 2 pounds?
2 pounds. It depends on the size of the crystal and whatnot.
Hmm.
I would advise you to sell these perhaps in a bigger city. It would probably go for a higher price, and they would have deeper pockets than myself to afford them.
Right. Well, thank you for your opinion. And it's a gorgeous cloak. Might have to swing back through sometime.
I will keep it then, just in case.
Did
And
I
that's
hear
me.
that? Did I hear that there are books?
lots and lots of books. My wife likes stories,
As do I.
so I keep quite a many books on hand: history, folk tales, legends, as well as magical books as well.
Delightful. Anything about stories of the light, about magic, about things that bring joy?
Most of them are fairy tales, my lady.
Nothing wrong with those.
I do have some that are of local legends and lore about Lightbringers during an age of darkness
Yes,
and
please.
other such things. Let me get it for you. And you see him get up and walk over and take a book. It is in white leather with gold embossing on it, and he hands it to you.
Oh. Well, this is lovely bound.
My wife bound it herself.
She's very skilled.
She is indeed.
I'm going to page through it a little bit.
It's in lovely, elaborate script, but it is a collection of lore and whatnot. Local legends, mostly of heroes, when in time of darkness will rise up and protect the people, and they bring the dawn with them. They generally are, you see, it's like, and they shall ride from the east into the west, bringing light where they tread, that sort of thing. It's a really nice collection of stories, and the more you look at them, the more you just get this overarching sense of hope.
Mm. Well, I would definitely love to purchase this.
15 gold pieces, if that's amenable.
Oh, darling. Absolutely. And I'm going to hand him 20.
You are too kind, my lady.
Skills such as this should be rewarded. Is there a title?
Lore of the Light. Charles. Is there anything else you need?
Do you-
Do you have any gems?
What kind of gems?
I have heard tell that there are gems of magic that can actually create light. That when you use them, will bring a great brightness to the general area. I'm hoping maybe to use it. We've been coming up against some quite dark things.
Well, I have two things that would count. I have a drift globe, which I must admit my daughter is rather fond of.
Well, I'd hate to take that away from her.
And I believe I have a gem of brightness as well.
Lovely. I think that would come in handy. What would you ask for that?
The gem of brightness is, I believe, 5,000 gold pieces. The drift globe is considerably less. And I have quite a lot of drift globes, my lady. She is very fond of chasing after these things. She loses them all the time. How she loses drift globes, I don't know.
Well, you know. How old?
She will be turning 2 this spring.
Yes. At that age, you're definitely going to lose a lot. How? Who knows? But, you know. good that she's attracted to the light. Mm-hmm. Yup.
Is you, Charles?
Once everybody's done, I step up to the counter to purchase something.
Wait, well,
How much would the drift globe go for?
700 gold pieces.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and grab one of those. At the
I
very least,
just-
it'll
I
remind
just
me
wanna-
of here.
sell the 1,500 gems that we have.
He looks at all the gems and his eyes go wide. He's like, "You are fine collectors of gems, it seems."
We managed to get around.
So it seems. Are you looking to sell these?
Yeah, I don't think we have any need for them. They should be worth 500 each.
And how many do you have? 3?
3 of them.
He'll pay you the full amount.
Wonderful. And I put it in the bag of holding.
And he just looks at them and mentions that, considering how well they're cut, he might be able to do something with them.
Alright, well, I guess, Connor, you got a thing you want to do, but, I mean, Corin's got a thing he wants to do.
And then we'll cut to Connor.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I step up to the counter. I say, I'd like one of those potions of heroism, please.
Of course, of course, of course. The potion of heroism is 180 gold pieces.
Okay. I give him 180 gold pieces. Actually, no. I give him 200. I say, I put in a little extra for your daughters.
Thank you, sir. I will use this to make sure that she gets a little bit of a treat.
Good. Thank you. I appreciate your patronage, sir.
And yours as well, Sir Cleric. Walk in the light, and he bows his head. No, Kyle, you don't need to roll for that. This is not like you're playing Survivor mode where I'm going to have you roll just in case you fuck up a feed bag.
No, I could. I could like a gift
Kyle, you are muted.
Oh shit. Just because I don't have a yellow thing, tell me that I'm talking.
Roll twice being strange. So, Connor, you are sending this letter off to
The detachment that was left.
Okay. So you're essentially sending this to what was left of what you didn't kill.
Exactly.
Duly noted. So you managed to have someone start to send it off. You are pretty sure you will get a reply upon the morning?
Yep.
So did you want to stay in Penrith for the night?
Oh, I was gonna look for the fuck everyone. I'm looking for the dire wolf as well. I'm looking for tracks and everything
Okay.
like that. I'll spend as these guys do their thing in the evening, I'm gonna be out doing my thing.
Okay, so you guys have 2 pubs to do conga lines back and forth to, if you so desire.
I rent a room wherever we're staying before this, and I go up and I start working on the rest of the earrings.
Make some Arcana rolls for me. And you have the dancing. You have the dancing piglet.
Nice name.
If the other one's the honeypot, I'm gonna die.
Well, yes. See, Chili gets me.
Is that an adequate amount of Arcana rolls?
Yes, that is plenty. You managed to get one completely done and another one about almost finished.
You were muted and then you touched a button.
Oh, we have a pair now.
And then, there you go.
Well, because it was blinking and I hit it and I thought I unmuted and I guess I didn't. So we have a pair and almost a third. So I have one and I give the next one to Connor.
Oh, okay.
Because it fits in with what I have planned that we need to discuss later when you're free.
Sounds good. So, the professor is working on the earrings. I see two of you are already stumbling back and forth. What are the rest of you doing, other than Connor going and playing?
I'm gonna spend the night making my feed bag.
Okay, are you doing this at the end?
Yeah, I'll do it at the end. I have to get some leather.
High or low?
High.
As you're sitting at the inn, you watch as this traveler who seems to be passing through Penrith comes, and he's been looking at you funny all night.
That cross stitch is wrong.
I'll look at him. What does he look like?
He is half elven, auburn hair, bit of a trim goatee, looks older.
I'm gonna ask him if I can help him.
What are you buying? What are you selling? So, wait, what did you say?
I'm gonna ask if I could help him or not. Like, can I help you?
He looks a bit drunk and comes up and staggers over to you, his eyes narrowing, and goes, "You look familiar. A little bit more pointy in the ears, maybe."
May I know your name?
His name is John, which is utterly boring for an individual, but
I can't say that I recognize you. Where do you know me from?
it's not quite like you. He had streaks in his hair, but
I'm gonna
kind
make a-
of like you.
Older?
Yeah, more
Where did you see him?
on the road. Must have been about
I need you
months
to
and
remember
months.
this.
Months back. Where was I? Talk Millshire. I go up to Eleanor occasionally, but the elves are fucking stuffy.
Well, this one would be an elf, yes. So where was he?
Shit. I think I was in Shire?
Char?
No, I was in Athila. Not Athila. I was in Eleonora. Eleonora. I was in one of the little city-states before heading
Where in
on to Shire.
Eleonora? Do you remember?
Fuck if I know. It was about a year ago. I was traveling.
What was he doing?
He was fighting off this thing. It's like this monster thing with big sharp pointy
Wait, whoa,
teeth.
whoa, 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 whoa. So, wait, he was fighting something? Where were you?
With all the sensible people hiding in the bush shitting myself. Do I look like a fucking warrior to you?
I size him up. Does
No,
look
he is not. I'm a merchant. I
So-
sell things for other things.
Are you certain that you saw him in Eleonora?
I am 100% sure I saw him in whatever you just said.
Okay. What are you selling, anyways?
I am a fine purveyor of produce, sir.
In the stock. I've already bought out produce for today. Unless you have apples.
No, I sell cabbages.
God damn it.
Cabbages. I can't imagine you get very far selling those. I'm gonna buy him a drink anyways.
You buy him a drink, and he's already 3 sheets to the wind, so... He takes it, and then he ends up passing out.
Okay, there's something to mill over.
Okay. So, really quickly, back to the top. Arendir, you're drinking, and then you go back to the camp where the retinue is.
Correct.
And then Corin is not here because he got up, because of course he did.
Nice.
Rael, you are looking for company.
Of course, it's been a while.
High or low?
Hi.
You find a rather burly-looking, strapping farm boy. Farmer's tan, thick arms. He looks like he spends all day with his,
Say it. Say it, I want you to say it. Firing implement.
helping out on the farm. So you catch his eye, he catches your eye, and he grins. And he comes over and, Matthias, and he bows his head. He seems to be a man of few words, and just grins, and asks if, how you're liking the locals.
It's nice to not be, having to worry about ending up dead at the end of the night.
I understand that.
Rael.
Matthias, a pleasure.
Do you want to dance?
I'm afraid I have 2 left feet, my lady, but I would like to try.
Oh, I've been told I'm a good teacher.
So, he is, he's got big, meaty hands, and he does have 2 left feet, but you managed to get just enough dancing in before he whispers that he, would you like to have some privacy so you can get to know each other better?
Back to your place.
Sounds good. And he asks if you would like to be swept off your feet as well.
Oh, that has certainly been a while. Oh, let's just say I won't protest much.
So he actually sweeps you off your feet and starts to hum deep in his chest as he takes you home, where you both seem to have a very lovely time, because I just rolled a natural 19. So that's where your night is. Connor, make a survival check for me.
Survival, I think that's based on wisdom, which is going to be fucking garbage.
I like how the bidge just hung for a bit.
Oh no.
I ain't about shit.
Arondir is just drunkenly smoking by a campfire.
Yeah, you come out to look, and you're like, you think you see something, and you just notice it's leading you right back to the retinue, and you realize that's not the right tracks. And you do see Tyr and the others sort of just having a good time around the fire, and then you just see like a half-drunk Arondir just sort of enjoying his pipe and so leaning back and just observing the wonderful of nature around.
All right. My evening has been wasted. Actually, how drunk is Arondir?
I mean, like, I'm not blacked out drunk, but I'm drunk.
So
But
like
it's
a Wednesday
Arondir.
for
Does that mean he's
Arondir.
functional?
The total.
Probably.
He's a functioning alcoholic.
Yeah.
Aaron, dear, I need your assistance with something if you would be so kind.
For you, I almost said the word I'm not allowed to say, Connor. Anything. And I get up. What do you need?
Wait, where are you guys going? I want to go.
Can he come?
No.
What?
I tried, Corin. I tried.
Dude, I saw you try. Well, all right, fine. You guys go be buddy and jerk each other off or whatever.
Okay, thanks.
As you make like fiddling with his Warhammer comments, and just left alone.
Now I'm picturing Corin trying to paint a mini.
This blue is all wrong.
Just gonna come back from the inn and show Corin the feed bag I made. That's gonna be the excitement of his night.
What do you need, Connor?
I am having no luck at tracking. There's a large wolf that roams these parts.
All right. Let's see. Describe it for me.
Oh, ethereal voice.
Well, basically, when he says that I'm going to cast locate animals or plants.
How long?
Kind of beast. How long? What?
How far does that go?
Learn the distance within 5 miles, if any are present.
You sense a bunch of stuff, but you managed to hone because he said direwolf. There seems to be a single sort of entity you notice about a mile off from where you're at.
All right.
To the southeast of you.
All right. So I plop down onto my knees, put my head on the ground, and cast the spell. In the what'd you say? Southeast? Is that what you said? Whatever. The direction that you said. It's in that
southeast.
way. About a mile, I think. And I kind of close one eye. Oh, yeah, that's where it is.
And then you burp right after.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, and you enjoy your evening, Aaron, dear. And thank you.
You gonna go by yourself?
Yes, I'm going by myself.
All right. Good luck. Just checking. And I give him a thumbs up, and then I get back up and go back to the fire.
So you sit back down to enjoy your evening, and
I tell Corin that, man, Connor's great at quickies. And then
Son of a bitch. I completely screwed up the word I was writing.
worth it.
Fuck.
Perfect.
Connor, are you stealthing or are you just walking out there?
I'm just gonna walk out there. Actually, I'm not gonna be trying to sneak up on this thing.
You walk about a mile in the southeast direction, and eventually you see, caught by the moonlight, this large figure. It is huge. You've seen direwolves. Direwolves kind of run about to 150 pounds. This one exceeds that. Direwolf. This one, sizing it up. You surmise that this is maybe around the 245 pound range. Its fur is jet black, and it has eyes of a harvest moon. And it stands there and looks at you as you stand there and look at it. And it doesn't move.
All right, I'm going to lock eyes with it. And I'm just going to I'm going to slowly start to like just move forward, never losing eye contact. How close can I get to it before it starts like, being defensive?
You get about halfway, you close half the distance before it starts to lower itself and starts to bare its teeth.
All right, I'm going to ready the hammer. I'm going to continue walking forward, being the biggest threatening pose I can be, and just continue to walk forward, eyes locked.
You close the distance half again, and this time you hear the low growl start to just grow deeper and louder. As its teeth are full to bare, it looks ready to pounce and tear, and as you take another step forward, it snaps, its eyes never wavering from you. But make a nature check for me.
Nature. It's probably wisdom-based.
Int.
Oh, thank God. Make sure it's +2 to intelligence. That's a 19.
You see that it's not at all cowed by you. There is a fire in its eyes, but it seems to sort of look like it's going to try to move off, but will attack you if you keep moving forward. It's trying to maneuver itself to leave.
Alrighty then. So am I close enough to do anything to it? Like, am I within 5 foot?
You could lunge forward and attack it before it runs.
I'm going to attempt to knock it prone.
Make an attack for me.
Natural 20.
Oh lordy, yeah. That. You managed to knock it prone without hurting it too much. It's more startled, and the way you hit it, it's slow to get up.
I want to put my boot. I want to put my knee on its neck. I'm going to pin its head to the ground and just look at it.
It snarls and tries to snap its teeth. It's trying to wiggle out from under you, even as its eyes just look up at you. There's no hate. There's no fear. It's more of a let me go.
We're going to have a small understanding, you and I. You're king of these woods. I'm king of this land.
Oh shit! Sorry.
And I keep just looking at it and just.
Why is she pictured as like?
Roll.
Right. Okay.
Why?
No, you go ahead.
I don't even see any on the turn order thing, so it's like.
You ride with me.
I don't know.
What?
I'm not on the turn order thing.
And you could be
But I
king
see you at the
of
top
all
as
these
18.
lands.
Oh,
It's-
Looks up at you. Make an animal handling check.
Animal handling. That's wisdom based. Yay! DM inspiration time.
See, ice cream came in handy.
Yeah, especially because I burned all my inspiration during that last fight. So ice cream inspiration.
You're welcome, Connor.
So that is a 17 to roll 19.
Okay. You watch it. It's still holding itself tense as if ready to attack and run, and it sort of looks at you. You get the sense that it understands you, which should be unnerving, but it's not, and it slowly relaxes and stops.
I will back up and let it up.
It takes a moment, but it stands up, looks at you, and then sits there. This thing up close, the back of this thing comes to your hip. It is a huge, huge wolf buddy. And he kind of just sits there and he takes in your scent for a minute and then looks up at you. As if waiting to see what you're doing.
I kind of pull my head towards where we're going.
He huffs. And then waits for you to move before following in your wake.
I lead the gigantic wolf that I just made an understanding with back to camp.
We're gonna have to change the name to the Companion Returns.
Yeah, everybody's getting animals, except for Corin.
He's got a kid. It's the ultimate.
Oh yeah, Aylin's just so happy to be considered an animal.
She actually would be, too.
Daddy, I'm not an animal.
Stop it.
If she learns to cast, and she's gonna get her revenge on you.
Ah, then you're not a little monkey then?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, as a wizard, you can turn yourself into an animal. It's quite fun.
God damn it, you guys.
Actually, I could turn her into an
He is
animal.
not here and you're making me sad.
Are we
I
all
know that wand of polymorph.
Daddy, can I be a monkey? Anyway,
If you do your homework.
so Connor comes. Arendir, at first you're not sure how drunk you actually are when you see Connor return back with a huge wolf following him.
Connor, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think you're being hunted right now.
Oh my god, don't move. It can smell fear, probably.
That's a thing. That's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing.
What are all of you yammering on?
Just a giant wolf. It's not a big deal.
It's taller than me.
That's not a hard thing to accomplish.
Why? Shut your face.
Connor, it looks up at you like, really?
Can I ritually cast Speak with Animals?
You as soon as you see the wolf, you start to do it.
Yeah.
The first
Which
thing you
takes
do-
10 minutes, so I'm just gonna sit by the campfire and concentrate.
Yep.
Fucking fly! God.
It
Kill it.
pads up closer to the point where it's now sitting beside you, Connor.
I just kind of lay a hand across his head and just. It's a friend.
All right. Can I recognize anything about it? Since you said it's way bigger than a dire wolf.
Roll
Well,
nature. With
So
advantage, because you have plains or hills.
Forest, I think it is.
grasslands and forest.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Really? Okay. That's cool. D20s. What was I rolling? Nature?
Yes, please.
That's a 5.
That is a fucking big ass wolf.
Right.
Like,
I was
you
gonna
know,
say, do I technically have disadvantage because I'm drunk? But it worked out with the dice anyway.
yeah, you're just like, that's a big. Did somebody cast enlarge on a wolf? Because that's a big wolf.
All right. Well, if he eats my face, I'm gonna be real mad about it, Connor. And I go back to my hookah.
By this time, the first thing you hear is really, as the wolf is just looking up at Connor.
Friend, what's your name?
Don't. Name? Why?
Would you like one?
If it suits you, well, if it suits him, I guess.
Can I go in and out of Speak with Animals?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably just it's easier for you to go in and out of.
Connor, Do you want to give this one a name? And maybe I can explain why it's important.
He'll earn his name in time. It's something that he needs to earn.
Alright. Well, eventually, we will give you a name that will make our prey fear you. If that makes sense. Where do you come from?
You're muted, Snick.
You're muted, Snick. I heard.
I come from here. This is my home.
And how long have you been here?
Forever. You are strange.
Well, I could say the same for you, to be honest. Pack brother.
I lean over to Arendir. I'm like, why the fuck is Kaladin growling at the fucking direwolf?
Talking to it, you idiot.
What? I don't know how to do that. I didn't know it was a thing you could do.
I've done it before with Gwaine several times.
Oh, I don't pay attention to what you guys do.
Let's
That explains so much.
let's
for it.
let's hear it.
Connor, and he just nudges your hand, and he goes by the fire, and he lays down, and he goes to sleep.
I was gonna ask him another question though. Fuck.
He's clearly done with the questions.
Alright, well, he said he's been here for forever, and I wanted to clarify what forever meant. But we'll get to that another time. I think it's bedtime for all of us.
Probably not wrong.
Alright. I'm going to bed. I don't know about you. I'm still tired.
And then we nap.
So then you all go to sleep and wake up the next morning. Who's the professor still in town? I think Rael is kind of in town. Talmar is in town. The rest of you are at camp. To answer your question, Jolie, yes.
Are me and the professor in the same tavern? There's only one tavern in town.
There's
right?
two.
There's two.
He's in the tavern you're not in.
Ooh, snap.
Not on purpose. I just don't know where you guys all went. I picked a room. I picked an inn.
Well, I went to the piglet.
None of us followed through.
Yeah, you guys just said, it's a small farming town. What could happen?
I like that tone that you just used, Snicket.
You all leave. Professor, you actually see Mordecai actually taking an early morning walk with his daughter. Little hand in his as they're talking. There seems to be hustle and bustle as the market's starting to go.
Good morning.
Good morning. Morning. And by this time, as dawn starts to fully rise, Connor, you see the member of the retinue you sent out to deliver the message is back.
Any news?
They will not. There is nothing left, save but two. They wandered too far, and they encountered something.
It's a shame. We could have used them.
They said they wanted, after the solid defeat handed to them, they sought to test their mettle to prove that they were not shameful. So they went after one of their natural enemies. They woke something up that they shouldn't have, is what they said. There's nothing to give. The last two said they were going to make another run, and hopefully they would die in battle as well.
An opportunity.
We don't know that, though.
Get ready to move out. We leave early. We leave immediately.
Where is
Yes, ma'am.
everyone?
Professor, you're slightly confused until you see Talmar come out of the inn down the road.
Because if you were staying in town, I thought you were staying in the Piglet.
I thought everyone was staying here.
Well,
But I had a
I'm the
very
only
nice
person who stayed
breakfast
here.
without any noise. It was marvelous.
I mean, I don't make noise typically. I was just making this, and I show the professor my feedback that I spent all night working on.
Well, that's very nice. I've made these. And this one. Which is not done yet. But it's getting there. We'll be able to communicate with each other. Where is everyone?
I don't know. They're probably all jerking off together, doing something.
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
crude.
Jesus Christ!
Well,
Talmar.
you know, it's Arendir, Corin, Connor, the professor. I mean, come on. And the professor? Wow,
Wait, what?
I'm tired. Be
I'm
quiet.
here. Talmar, did you sleep at all?
Some. I had things I found out. Do you know anything about Eleonora?
I'm sorry?
Do you know anything about Eleonora?
Eleonora?
Eleonora? I can't pronounce things either. I'm tired.
I know quite a bit about Eleonora. I'm from there.
Are you...
Well,
Okay.
It's a gathering of city-states, you see. I am from Valantero, which is the northern city-state.
Did you guys have, like, I don't know. I found something out that my dad might be in there, and I'm trying to figure out why he would have gone there.
What sort of man was your father?
I don't know. He left when I was like 7.
The city-states are all a mix of different things. If I had more information, I could help you.
I'm sorry, Professor. I don't really. I'm gonna have to try and remember.
Very well. Does this have something to do with the mirror?
Kinda. I met someone in the inn last night who like swore up and down that he knew me, except I somehow got younger. He was drunk. Wish I could find him because he disappeared.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know. I was staying over there.
It's alright. I'm sure we'll figure something out, or I'll figure something out.
Would you mind if maybe I could No, that's too forward. It's fine, Talmar. Perhaps another
No, go
time.
ahead.
No, I was. This man that you can't find. He wasn't there this morning.
He passed out, and then when I came back downstairs, he wasn't there. So.
And you hadn't seen him before until last night.
No, never. He sold produce for some reason. He's trying to sell me cabbages too.
He sold cabbages?
Yeah, maybe he knew I was buying carrots earlier.
It doesn't seem like a viable market to sell.
I mean,
to just specialize in cabbages? I mean, that seems like it could get ruined.
My cabbages.
I mean,
Set up in a small German village.
I don't know.
Well, perhaps maybe later I could. I don't want to intrude on your privacy, but if you could think about him, I could see him as well with magic, and perhaps we could. I could sketch him. I'm quite adept at sketching. Arcane sigils and my notes, and I show him all the little sketches. And it's actually quite surprising because on some of the pages you see like full sketches of my view of the tables, where we've been like sitting, and I have notes and things like that. Like, I'm a little bit of an artist, and I've documented. I flip to one page and you see Eowyn all right there drawn out, and it's like really good.
I'm actually going to comment that this is actually really, really well drawn.
Well, if you can't take proper notes, what's the point in taking notes? I'd like to take notes in word form and pictures.
And Professor, I would be completely fine with you doing that. I want to find out because I've been wondering about this my whole life.
I would be more than happy to help you. And I think selling cabbages might make him quite easy to find, actually.
Maybe.
We can ask around towns. Perhaps later. Once we find everyone.
I think they might be in that camp that they made. I guess if we find the retinue, we'll probably find them.
How would they
my
stay
guess.
outside when there's a perfectly good inn to stay?
Who knows?
That's a very weird
The
people
things
we
they do,
travel
you know,
with,
confuse me sometimes.
The things they do confuse me all the time. Well, let's find everyone. I think we have some sort of
We have stuff to do in Telren, I guess.
drama to start. We must get the rest of these
fight, apparently.
clans united. I've come up with some ingenious ideas, I think, that might be right down Connor's style. I've had enough time to understand what his style is. And punch first and ask questions later.
I'm sure that if it's anything like Frostfall, then it will go swimmingly.
Oh, yeah, take a look at this, and I just show him a page that shows a silhouette holding a hammer and like lightning arcing off of it. Like, this is part of my plan.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Let's go find everybody.
All right.
You all managed to leave the village, and by this time, everyone has arrived at the retinue where everyone is up and hurrying, getting ready to leave. Arendir and Corin are a little slow to get up.
When I see the wolf, in the morning, I'm just like, good, that was real. Okay. Just checking. And then I'll commence with hangover cures.
As I approach the camp, I see the wolf, and I'm like, "Oh, Corin, you look in bad shape." And I nudged Talma. I'm like, "That was a joke."
It was very good.
I just came up with it. I don't know where it came from.
You should definitely develop this. I think you could probably get pretty good at this.
Well, it's a time and place for everything. But seriously, why is there a dire wolf in the camp?
But seriously, I mean, is there a reason we have a direwolf in the camp?
I think it's Connor's pet or something.
He's with Connor. He didn't really explain it last night. But
so you guys just let a direwolf wander into the camp and didn't say anything or ask anything about it?
It hasn't eaten anyone yet, so I guess
it didn't wander in so much as followed Connor like a dog, like a pet.
Right. Wait, Arendir. Are you telling me that he's somehow tamed a dire wolf?
I wouldn't say so much as tamed as came to understanding.
Yes, I don't imagine you could do anything other than come to an understanding. Though fragile, perhaps?
I want to just cycle through my languages and ask the wolf if he understands any. Like, can you understand me? And just cycle through.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It listens to you the entire time, eyes intently almost burning into yours.
I don't think he likes you, Arendir.
And then he just sort of sits there, and you almost swear he shakes his head at you, and then wanders off to Connor.
I think that's a yes.
Wait, he might speak Draconic. Let me try that.
I think that dog just judged you, Arendir.
How about we not call the direwolf a dog? Let's not piss it off.
Fine. The giant, terrifying wolf beast
There we go.
just judged you.
That's bad.
I'm calling Con Dog.
It's like the size of a pony almost.
Oh my god.
Too bad we
Okay.
don't have any gnomes.
Breakfast, is there breakfast?
There is still leftover meats, and this is they're a quick breakfast before getting to leaving because they were ordered to hurry the fuck up because you guys have a date down in the battle forges. Oh my god.
I love how that was Valley Girl / like Norwegian. It was the weirdest thing ever.
I do my best to confound my players with new awful accents.
Perfect.
Like, oh my god, Swedish meatball. Oh, that hurt me.
Now I'm hungry.
Damn it.
So, everyone packs up camp and gets on their horses. Save for you, Connor. You sit there, and the wolf looks at you, and just nods his head to you.
All right, then we're going to jump on top of the wolf, and we're going.
At first, you're a little worried that it's not going to be able to take your weight, but as soon as you get on, he adjusts his stance and easily carries your weight, and your fingers run through his fur, and it's a lot softer than you thought it would be. And kind of sits there and looks at you, ready for your command.
All right.
Not bad, Connor. Not bad.
Let's see how fast we can go.
Talmar, as you give Bucky the feed bag, he kind of just butts his head up against your hand.
Like angrily?
No, like a little gentle, loving headbutt.
Nah, I want to like pat his nose. What do we do with horses? I don't know. I don't know anything about horses, actually, Bucky. Just so you know, I could have made you anything. I don't know why I picked a horse.
Because horses are awesome.
It's true. I should have made you a donkey. I kind of say jokingly. I'm not actually being serious.
Oh, I am an ass. Get up. We were going, apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
So you all head out. Connor, you want to test your paces with the wolf.
Yes, I'm going to look to Arendir and just kind of smile like, think you can keep up?
Sure. And then I spur my horse on, and I get a head start, and I take off.
So your horse starts galloping like mad, getting an early lead, and you hear the wolf make this sort of guttural growl in the back of its throat, Connor, and then immediately bolts after it, easy loping. And for such a big creature, it moves surprisingly quick. And at first you have to hold on tight before you start to get used to the feeling of this giant direwolf moving underneath you, and you start to close in on Arendir's horse before pulling to side by side with him.
So it looks like we're evenly matched, my friend.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting. I just want to look up what the speed is, actually.
It's probably like 50.
Well, I was looking for a riding horse. Oh, damn. That's 60 feet.
Totally not Fenrir. I'm riding the Eater of Worlds. Yay.
Oh god.
So after, a minute or whatever, I ease up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna run the animal.
I'd rather not kill my horse.
Yes, she is. I'm waiting for the day someone introduces her to ice cream, and the professor's books will never be safe.
Imagine all those sticky little paw prints on all of your notes.
Oh my god.
You're gonna give him an aneurysm, Arendir.
Just one eye is gonna roll off to the side.
Just his eye turns red.
Twitch,
One eye
twitch,
just
twitch,
turns red.
twitch.
It's the
You want
Kill
Spectral
Bill
Lance?
noise.
Because that's how you get Spectral Lance.
Anyway.
alright. Connor, what's our plan?
Oh, I was just about to talk to Connor about
Well, let's the professor.
the exact
yeah.
same thing. Like,
Because my plan's literally just to kick the fucking door in.
Connor, I wonder if I might have a word. I was thinking... Oh, by the way, here's this. It's an earring. I have a matching one. I'm working on a set for all of us. We'll be able to use the sending spell to each other wherever we are and communicate.
Oh, that is a nifty bit of spell work.
Well, yes. Of course it is. The earring. Pardon me.
Try to give a man a compliment.
Anyway. I had an idea of you going in alone. But you wouldn't be alone. I would be behind you, invisible. My plan is to do that thing that we did with the demon, where I sort of empowered your knuckles with lightning. But to do that with the hammer and then blow open the door. So it looks like it's just you and perhaps your wolf. The rest of us would be safely hidden away. But perhaps we should give that ring to someone else for this time being, so that we could call them in when needed. But I think if you would show your force by yourself, and then have us perhaps back you up, it would be more dramatic, and I feel your people would respond more to the power that that statement would make. But I'm open to suggestions. Of course.
That is actually a astute observation. Me entering the keep myself is a would show the amount of respect needed and fear that we can instill in them.
Yes, I have greater invisibility, so it lasts as long as we would have to do it fairly quickly, because I think it lasts as long. Invisibility lasts as long as. Well, we have a minute. I could keep casting it on myself for a couple times, but it won't come off until I'm done. Nothing casting will not disrupt it. It's just a thought.
Well, it's a good plan to.
I mean, we could always ride in on the back of your wolf, and I could cast spells in a non-threatening manner and make them look like they're coming from your hammer. That would give us a minute to bust through, I suppose. I don't know. It sounds risky, yes, but I feel that it would send the proper message.
No risk, no reward.
Yeah, especially in war.
Or as the dwarves say, no risk.
Yes, I never understood that dwarven saying. It feels like there should be more.
I totally understand. So
You all head south?
we head south.
You head south.
As we head south, I'm going to have. Ooh, that's not intimidating, right?
Yeah, it's an okay castle.
It's okay. I want to have the banners up and flying. I want everyone to fucking, who even glimpses at this roving party, to know where they come from and what they're doing.
Connor, I have one question before you pull off your plan there. So the goal is to bust into this keep and make a show of force, right?
Yes.
Are we going to accidentally bait this entire castle into attacking us? Is that the plan, or we want to like scare them?
We're to show force so that the one, hopefully, if they still follow old traditions, and I have a feeling the Battle Forge hold harder to them than most.
Okay.
We can get their leader and maybe a select few to fight,
I see what you're saying.
and then we beat them down. We
Right.
do not kill them, but we prove that we are the stronger and that we deserve their loyalty. This is where this is going.
Right. My only fear was that you'd kick the door in and and then some schmuck with a crossbow shoots you between the eyes and it's over. But
I think if I bust in declaring my intentions,
they'll respect that.
no, there's always an intention that some schmuck with a crossbow could kill me.
Right.
Well,
All right. If he
Could
does,
wear
I'll shoot.
armor.
Well, then, are we like outside the castle now? Like,
I think we were. I didn't assume that. But I expressed that concern on our journey.
Well,
You
I
could
mean,
always like
I would
hail
be.
the gates and command an audience.
The problem is that I would be with him in sort of a little bit of protection as part of
And
the ruse.
if you want another companion, I also can cast invisibility. Not as good as the professor, but might give you an element of surprise.
I think having most of the party waiting in the wings is the best option here, just in case that they do have something to see through the guys. I think having you on the outside as the door bangs open, and when it does go down, because it's going to, this is the entire point, is to start a fight. You enter in, and we have a good old-fashioned beatdown.
Professor,
Yes.
would you like me to cast Divine Protection on you again?
But yes, but I also have Ultralix Resilient Sphere, so if something should happen, I could just hide in a bubble for a little bit.
Oh, should I just give it to Connor then? Or would you rather take it?
What does it do?
15 it's 15 temporary hit points.
Well, I think you should give it to me just in case.
Yeah, give it to him. I'm a gigantic meat sack of hit points.
It came in quite handy last time.
Yes, it did. I thought that's why I asked you first.
Yes, please.
All right. Good luck, the two of you.
So the professor and Connor are breaking off first.
Yeah, so as we enter into the city surrounding the keep, we're making a show of as much
No, we can't hear you, Morgan.
as much force as we can. Everyone shields out, banners flying.
Mirai, stay with Talmar, please.
Oh, okay. And she gets up and she flutters over, and Telmar, she sort of takes up. She looks for a place to nest, but you're wearing plate, so she just sighs, and you hear tink, 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 tink of her little clawed feet as she moves to just try to make as comfortable a place on your shoulder as she can.
I mean, Mariah, if you want to go in my saddlebag or something, I probably have some food in there. It might just be carrots, though.
Don't care. Where? Open bag.
And
Open
I
bag. Open bag.
point behind where my saddlebags are.
She kind of gets an opening, and you see you turn back to see out of the corner of your eye these little hands working a button, and then she just worms her way in, and all you see is a little bit of
Adorable.
tail hanging out of the corner
It's
of it.
twitching.
She'll be fine, Professor. She's eating.
Well, there goes whatever you had in there.
But yes, one of these days she's not going to be able to fly.
Well, she'll get bigger. One way or another.
She's in her 40s, Talmar.
Well, yeah, but that's not very old for a dragon, and we both know that.
A fairy dragon.
I'm gonna tell Mirai and Draconic to have fun in there.
I say in
I'm not
Draconic, not too much fun.
I'm not gonna eat all the things. It's for carrots.
Well,
I just
yes,
want
but
someplace
remember,
safe to hide.
That's for Bucky.
I don't want to take Bucky's food. I'm just gonna sleep. So Professor and Connor, roll perception for me. Also, Morgan, if you're talking You are still not coming through at all.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
The professor sees.
Yeah, that's a 0.
Are you having the same night I had last night?
Well, my perception's a -2. I rolled a 2. It's a 0.
You have your eyes closed the
I
whole
got you.
time.
I got you.
I'm just focused directly on the keep, like fuck
Oh,
everything.
before we started going, I handed a ring to Talmar as well.
Ring?
Earring.
Oh, the earring. Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Because
How does it work? How do I use it?
You think of me, and you think what you
Do I
want
have to push
say.
a button?
No, you just sort of hold it. Let's practice really quick before we go. I put my hand on my earring and I go in my head, Talmar, and so you hear in your head, Talmar. I'm not saying anything. Just like
And I go, Professor, over?
you don't need to say over. This is
But how will I know it? How will I know if the conversation is over? Over?
actually that's a good question. We would need to know if I'm not going to say anything. That's ingenious, Talmar. Over.
Roger, over.
Roger, Roger.
Talmar, you don't have to make the
Talmar.
radio noise. Make the radio noise.
I was playing Battlefield. I'm sorry, guys.
Talmar, who's Roger? Over.
It's I don't know. I heard that once in a movie. I mean, oh jeez.
Like,
Yes. Well, we're about to go deep undercover over. I was trying to make an airplane joke, but I couldn't think of the right words. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor? It's under over.
Damn DM.
I picked the. Okay, babe.
Dustin's awesome jokes.
We have clearance, Clarence.
She breathed in some water.
Oh no.
Hey, there's Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
So we have Morgan's, I guess, perception or something. And it's
Oh.
Okay, you let me know when I'll charge it on Bucky.
I mean, my perception, my passive is like a fucking 22. Stupid.
I scouted ahead as I went into a raven and flew around to scout. So
Rad.
what you
awesome.
just secretly turned into a bird. Is that what you? Is that what just
Ow.
happened?
oh, you know the thing we tried on Gwaine? I did that, except on another bird.
Oh, I see. So you didn't turn into a bird.
No,
Got
not
it.
yet, at least.
I see. So that's a pretty sweet ability that I didn't know you had.
I keep forgetting I can actually do that to one of us if we want.
She multi-class into druid.
Just all her levels went into druid. She switched them all from barbarian.
You're now an 8th level druid. Barbarian 1, druid 7.
So, Professor, you notice, Connor, you're completely focused on these massive doors to the front of the keep. It is, as Keladin said, extremely well guarded and armed. This is not normal, as far as you know. These are people on alert, as if they're ready. So as the wolf and you and Connor start to head up, all of a sudden you get 30 crossbows pointed at you.
I pull up shorts.
You hear a voice call out from atop the wall to identify yourself.
I am Connor Blackmaw, leader of the clan. I demand entrance.
For what purpose?
To test your mettle to prove your worth. Are you worthy of following the Black Maul?
You seek to challenge the Battle Forge himself, then.
I do indeed.
Then enter Black Maul. And you watch as the doors creak open. They stand at ease, knowing now that you're not here to wage war against them, but sort of challenge instead. So instead of an all-out fight, they open the door, and it is a city built on levels. You can see at the very back the massive keep, heart of the keep itself, where you know Lord Tyrannus Battleforge.
It's a badass name.
I whisper in his ear, well, that was disappointing. I was sort of excited.
I think we'll have a bigger show inside the keep itself.
Right, well, let's make it quick. I will cast the spell on me again, but...
Alright, so I'm going to, whistle to the crowd behind me. I'm gonna say that was our ordained signal for the group to move up and the retinue to stay behind.
I'm gonna use the earring and say, does that mean come over?
Yes, over. Wait, come over or come over?
Oh, come over. I'm sorry.
Follow
That's right.
over. Follow us over.
Okay. And I kind of like much okay, that means follow because
This
you didn't tell
over
us
thing's
that.
really confusing, Talmor. I don't think I like it.
Over.
Over.
So you watch
Understood, over.
as your retinue, including the rest of your companions, start to file across the bridge and into the keep. This is a place that is built for function. It is not pretty, and you can tell it wears the scar of wars, countless of them, on its walls, in its buildings. People almost seem to look at you, judging you as you walk. There's some are a little taken aback at this giant wolf. But otherwise, as soon as you enter, everything falls silent until you get back to the keep itself, where it seems a runner was sent ahead, and the doors are open. In front of the door is a man standing at 6'5", huge, muscled. On his back is a wicked-looking longsword with serrated teeth, and he carries with him a shield. And he is tall. His hair is iron gray, pulled back in a thick plait. He has a beard that reaches down to almost his waist. The warrior beads in it are innumerable. He looks at you with deep green eyes. He's wearing the colors of red and silver. He stands there with his arms crossed over his giant barrel chest. Looking down his nose, there is a chunk missing out of it. But he doesn't seem to care or mind. He openly wears his scars as if badges of honor, telling the story of where he's been, who he has killed, which people he has conquered. And he stands looking at you. There's no inclination of his head. He merely just sits there and he smiles and welcomes you, Connor Black Maul, to the Battle Forge. I am Tyrannus. You seek to challenge me.
I seek to challenge you. And if permitting, with champions of your choice, for my champions of choice.
He starts to look at all of you now. This is piercing eyes, sort of taking you in. And he smiles. And you can see now, as the big bushy beard moves, he has a scar that runs from his upper lip up towards his cheek. And he nods and goes, "It's been a while since I've had a challenge. Too many are scrambling for a falling crown. They do not remember the old ways."
Are we all like in like a cool pose? I'm like sideways, standing tall, just sort of nose up in the air.
You all cut rather imposing figures, so you think. And as he
I don't think I know.
as you stand there, you watch as these two tall, broad-chested men in gleaming silver and crimson armor stand next to him. And he looks at you, Connor, and goes, "I need only my sons at my side. Bring as many as you like. You will break upon the forge, as others always have."
I shift the hammer off onto my shoulder. A worthy challenge. I look forward to shattering your forge. And I charge.
He holds up a hand and goes, "You seek to honor the old ways, but you do me a disservice. We shall fight in the traditional arena of the Battle Forge,
That's where
or we
were.
do not fight at all." And he looks at you, Connor, and goes, "Meet me in the pit."
Yes.
Oh,
Holy shit! How long have you been saving that one for?
Too long!
Can I give you DM inspiration?
Yeah, how did you do that without breaking?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god.
Doctor
That was amazing.
Patrick Stewart. So
the
he
pit it
leaves.
is.
He leads you in. The hall is open and wide. There are tall windows where light cascades. Everything in here is crimson runner, crimson tapestries. The sigil of the Battle Forge is 3 claw marks with a stylized bear head. You know, Tyrannus is often called the Bear Lord. With his 2 tall sons flanking him, he moves. You follow him downstairs, and true to its name, it is what seems to be an ancient pit cut into the heart of the keep itself. And without preamble, he and his sons, there is a set of stairs that lead down. They descend down and turn to face you, waiting for you all to descend into the pit.
I forgot I wasn't Towin for a second and was gonna say I'd do an acrobatics check to backflip into the pit, but I did not try to do that.
No, do it. Do it,
I
motherfucker.
just want to drop it. Foregoing the stairs, I just drop into the pit.
Me too.
I'm gonna shrug and say, "Oh, when in Rome," and do the same thing.
I
Roll.
take the stairs.
I follow the professor.
Rael, Keladin?
I'll fucking jump.
Yeah, why not?
Yes,
Can I
let's
go
all
into a
injure
rage as I
ourselves
jump?
as we
Cool
jump
kid.
into
Do it.
I'm jumping.
Because that's smart.
I
Alright.
start raging as I jump.
Anybody who's jumping, roll athletics for me.
Just look at Aaron there, I'm like, they're gonna break their ankles. And then what use are they?
It's good.
That's
Athletics,
19.
that's good. My best stat.
Natural fucking 20.
Natural 20.
Nice. I got 17.
What did you get, Connor?
19.
Rael and Talmar are the bookends as they jump down. They barely hit the ground before they come back up. The rest of you hit the ground, and you slowly come up, your eyes never moving, as Arendir and the Professor, you walk down with purpose. And then,
Oh, nice.
Oh,
it is a pit.
Is a pit, and that token is fucking amazing.
Magnify that shit, yo.
Oh my god.
He's a badass.
He looks like Santa Claus.
I want to fight Santa. That sounds awesome.
No.
So you guys can maneuver yourselves within reason. Like nothing above this.
Where are the stairs? Are they just where we came down, or like here, or are they like over here?
Right here.
Over meow.
Yeah,
Over there where I just kind of just went.
yeah, that's fine.
So you all, I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative. And because this is a bunch of like shit that I've been holding on to, I gotta do this one.
Uh-oh.
That one Critical Role song.
Yes.
Oh my god. No, you did.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yes! Mm-hmm. Why?
I'm just so happy.
Why? If only I could bard as well as Sam. God damn it.
Yeah, you guys kind of preempted me by, if you want to just roll and then change it in the turn order, you can.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I found this song. Thank you, Abernathy.
Cornhooker between two steps, or like two
I'll
squares.
take that.
If you want to keep it.
Oh, that 10. Which means ignore the end of the initiative, they still gonna kick all of that.
Doesn't add my fucking initiative bonus.
That's so weird.
Yeah, roll 20 is dumb.
I don't need that vanish tonight. Are we gonna bio break before we do this?
Yes, if you guys want to bio break now while I finish setting things up, you're more than welcome to.
Please.
Start at about.
Pausing now.
All
Hey,
right.
hello everybody.
Top of the order. Connor, it's your turn.
Alright, and so it's not like we didn't know this because it was totally what I was planning to do anyway. We charge Battle Forge. Alright, and 2 attacks. I wish I could hope and take some damage first. That is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Second shot is an 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, so first one hits. So that's a D12 plus 7. D12, where are you? So that is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. As you rush forward, holding tightly to the maul, the namesake of your clan, you run up to Battleforge and you swing. The first one connects. And you hear this dull noise as it hits the armor. And you go to swing again. This time he kind of ducks out of the way. It's just scraping against his breastplate as he looks down at you, smiling before raising a hand and beckoning you. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's good.
Keladin, it's your turn if you're here. Because your icon's up like you're not got audio activated.
I'm gonna put my spell slots at full.
She can't connect to the internet. She just sent a Twitch message. Or a Twitter message. No, all these messages are showing up on the recording. Stop it! Do not notify me! Stupid Windows?
Okay, well, Keladin is then going to hold her action until we can get back. Rael, you're up.
Okay, I'm glad I had sort of an idea because going a little faster. Did it go? Where did it go, George? Where did it go? Oh, I have to make that joke in game. The Panther of the Ranger in my game is named George.
Aw.
George is a girl, but they don't know that.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's double check that. Is that lovely? All right. I'm gonna look over at Battleforged Senior. Oi! You know, I think you should just stay rooted for a moment. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Okay. DC. There it is. Where the fuck were you yesterday, you asshole dice?
I guess he passes.
Unfortunately.
Shit.
As you watch as he stands there, almost statue still, before flexing a bit and looking at you with a smile. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Fine, up to you. And I'm just gonna start beating on my shield and going, Black Mole, Black Mole, Black Mole. Bonus action, inspiration to Connor.
All right, that's a D8, correct?
It's automatically an 8.
It is automatic. Yep, it's a D8, but it automatically counts as an 8 because of her lovely artifact she's wearing.
Yep.
That D8.
Okay. Morgan, are you here?
Check. Hey.
Yep, we hear
There we
you.
go.
Yep.
So you are going to take your turn now, since I had you hold until you came back.
Thank you. Alright, we're gonna move over here, and we're gonna recklessly attack. No, we're gonna just regular. First one will be a Great Weapon Master Swing.
Okay.
Do you rage?
I raged as I jumped,
Oh, that's right.
so. 13. No, roll twice. Why is my brain this way? First one is a 16 minus 5 is 11, so that doesn't hit.
Nope, unfortunately.
Second swing, better, is a 17, 24, 19.
19 does not hit.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
You come
Well,
to his
and that
house.
was Great Weapon Master, so, yep. Yeah, that's all I got for right now.
Noted. Corin.
Right. I'm going to just kind of move over here-ish. And then I'm going to cast a little spell called Spirit Guardians.
Okay, 15 feet.
From me. I designate all my friends to not be attacked by them.
You sure?
Yes. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon right next to this dude right here.
Are those both concentration spells?
No, Spiritual Weapon is not a concentration.
It is not.
Yeah,
I
it's
never-
not. Yeah, it's just it pops up and lasts. So you tell it to go away.
Then it
Hashtag dang.
boops people.
Ouchie boops.
Oh, what? You can't help but not.
Oh, cool, you made it golden.
Yeah. So,
I'm
roll
on.
that attack.
Yeah. 25.
That hits.
Sweet. So D8 plus my whiz. 10 points of force damage.
As you summon up this mace made of pure divine sunlight and you send it smashing against one of his sons, you watch as he takes the blow in his shoulder, making him stagger to the side of it before coming back up. Is there anything else you'd like to do, like move, or are you just going to
I
stand
moved. I cast. I'm good.
there? Okay. Erendir, it is your turn.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do as a bonus action is cast Ensnaring Strike,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot this son with my bow.
So the other one, other than the mace.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do?
You blue, you red.
Yep. It's okay. It's probably gonna miss. That's a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. Then a shoot again. There we go. That's a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Sweet. So D8. Nice. 15 points of piercing damage. And he must make a strength saving throw with the DC of 14.
I hate it when I do that.
I didn't think about what these people are probably built as, but whatever.
Oh man, that was a reroll there, buddy. So that's a 6.
Oh shit.
Oh, there you go.
So he gets restrained by vines. While restrained, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of its turns. Creature restrained by the vines, or one that can touch the creature, can use its action to make a strength check against the DC to free it.
The first shot airs to the side. This time you take the bead, and you watch as your arrow suddenly hits him and sprouts vines, grasping him before shooting downwards into the dirt of the pit, anchoring itself. You watch as there's this scraping sound like nails across a chalkboard as the thorns kind of try to bite into its armor. I see.
Sweet. So now, I forget what restrained is. Creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage against it. It has disadvantage on attacks and disadvantage on dex saves.
You are my fucking hero. This is what I'm about to cast is a dex save.
I think.
High five.
Professor?
Right, I just sort of stand up and I'm like, let's see how well a Battleforge does in a blizzard. And I put my hands up and I cast Ice Storm. That's a horrible bludgeoning roll. I'm going. No, I can't do that. I can't use luck on damage. Never mind. But that's a good cold roll.
Yeah, it is.
Is it a strength or dex save?
It's a dex save.
Oh.
Because it's
It's a strength
and I,
save.
huh?
But yeah, it is a dex save.
Oh, it's
On
a
the
it's a
description
dex
it
save.
says.
I just never changed that. Ignore that. It's a dex save.
Know what happens to a toad in an ice storm?
Okay, well, Red Sun fails. Tyrannus makes it.
And Blue Sun
Blue Sun
has disadvantage.
also fails. So that's 25 damage total
Yes.
as you bring down ice and snow
And so that
upon
whole
them.
area in that circle is difficult terrain now.
Okay?
And obviously I sculpted it so all these huge chunks of ice are falling, except there's these cylinders around Connor and Keladin that nothing is falling. Because it's also a 40-foot high cylinder of just hailstorm and ice and snow.
That's so
you
badass.
think the sons of this land, so often said to be hardened by the heart of winter itself, they don't seem to like this very much. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Ion stones, how do those work? Is that an action to use what's in it?
Yes, it is.
Because I just remembered I had that. And I'll have to wait till my next turn to give Connor haste.
Okay.
Yes, haste. That doesn't sound like something you can use.
Because that's what
It
was,
is-
that was what was in it, right?
Yes,
Yep.
it was a haste.
So if Blue Sun is on this turn, he takes 1d6 at the start. So should I roll it?
Yes, please.
5. 5 piercing.
Okay. Let's see. Corin, roll your. Wait, you were not. You are just. Yeah, it would be Tyrannus' turn. So. This one's gonna go up here to you, Kel. Well, the other one tries to break. That's a natural 20, so Blue Sun breaks free, snarling in anger, but that's his turn. Red Sun is going to do.
Did he take the damage at the start of his turn?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'll double check.
Red Sun is going to, let's see, let's take 3 longsword attacks against you.
Cheers.
First one is 13 to hit.
That'll miss.
Next one is 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 9 slashing damage.
Divided in half already?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So minus 9.
And that is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 15 divided by 2 is 7.
Okay, so a total of 16 points.
Yes. As he takes his long sword and 3 quick strikes. First one misses, the second 2. They start to cut a X-shaped groove in your back as you sort of snarl and look up at him, everything in a red haze from your rage.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction to riposte
Okay?
and make a melee attack. And that is a 20.
That hits.
Alright, so we add the superiority die, we get one of these, and we get one of these. Alright, ooh, that's nice. Alright, so 10, 11, 15 slashing,
Okay.
and 4 ice.
Okay. As you return with a slash of your own, watching as you cut across his gut. And that's their turn. Telmar, it is your turn.
Did he not go?
Did who not go?
Tyrannus? Tyrannus is right.
Tyrannus is below you.
Aha! I can't read. Cool. So since this is difficult terrain that I'm running through, am I not able to get in there? Or
No.
do I get my speed halved when I go in there?
Your speed gets halved as soon as you enter.
Alright, so that's 10 feet, so I got another 20, so that means I can't actually get there. can
You
I?
could actually get to Tyrannus' side.
Womp. And can I attack the Blue Sun from here?
Yes, you can.
Alright, cool beans. So I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite, and I'm going to attack the Blue Sun twice.
Do it.
Alright. Whoops, why did I close that? Hold on. Why is it doing what I want it to? Womp. And 2.
Oh. Oh, you're kidding me.
Damn.
Shit.
Roll 20 robbed you twice.
Wow.
That's why we use real dice, hon.
My roll dice is rolling 1s and 3s right now.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Okay, so if the first one hits, my Thunderous Smite needs to be done, so...
Yep, first one does hit.
So that's additional 8 points of thunder damage, and he needs to make a strength save.
DC?
Oh jeez. Doesn't say. Probably my spell. Hold on.
You really need to
15.
start putting that in your spells. What?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes it.
Okay. And he takes additional 8 thunder damage on top of the 6 slashing and 8 fire. So that's a total of 19 damage. And the second one misses at 13.
You watch as he takes the first blow. There's this cacophonous boom as it sort of rocks him for a minute, but he stays on his feet. And he's looking up at you, and you can see from underneath the helmet there's blood starting to trickle down his chin.
I'm going to say, is that all you have? And challenge him to fight me one-on-one, essentially.
PvP noob.
Fight me.
It is Tyrannus's turn.
Oh god.
Technically could fight you in the pit.
That's what he's doing currently.
Yes.
And so he is going to make 2 attacks against you, Connor.
Okay.
First one is a 22 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
That is 10 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Con saves, that's not a bad thing. Con saves are good. Yeah, it's plus 8. That is 16.
16. You watch as he strikes out with this wicked-looking sword. You feel it cut across your shoulder and across your chest, and you watch as a jagged wound is left behind. And you take 14 points of bleeding damage. As you watch as the blood starts to just pour from the wound, he's going to attack you again. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage, not bludgeoning, slashing damage, and I need you to make another Constitution save for me.
Shit.
That is a 21.
21 makes it. As you watch as it slashes, and this time you know what this blade can do. So you sort of flinch away just enough so it cuts but doesn't cut deep. But you do take another 7 points of bleeding damage as the wound cuts over where you've already been cut before. And he looks at you with a grin. It is now your turn.
Okay, before he does that, I'm going to use my reaction to attack him because I'm within 5 feet of him and he didn't attack me.
Sentinel.
Yep. Womp. Get him, Flame Dancer.
21 hits.
Alright, so that would be additional 8 points of slashing and 5 points of fire.
Okay. As you watch this blade catching him and now covered in your friend's blood, you slash out with Flame Dancer, catching him in the side. Connor.
Alrighty then. So we're gonna use the Thunderous Smite on the hammer. I have advantage because I'm flanking with Kaladin. Because I needed it. Fuck, did I need it? Yeah, it's a 29 to hit.
I still have the wolf thing too, so.
Yeah. Second attack is.
Oh shit, that means I had advantage for both of those attacks.
Yep. That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Alrighty then, so both hits. Actually, we're gonna action surge.
Okay.
Oh, thank God for advantage. That's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
God, that's another 13. And a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right then. So that is all 4 hit. First one is he needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 15.
He makes it.
All right, so he's not knocked prone, not pushed back. So that is 4 attacks with D12 plus 7. All right. First one, actually, I can re-roll it because it's a 2. It cocked, so it's a 7. So 14 points of bludgeoning on the first shot. 13 points of bludgeoning on the second shot.
Okay.
19 points of bludgeoning on the third shot.
Okay.
And 13 points of bludgeoning on the fourth shot, and then it's 2d8 lightning damage, thunder damage. It's d10, Charles, not d8. Moron. Where's my other d8? There's my other d8. And a total of 9 points of thunder damage.
As you unleash your fury upon him, blow after blow connecting, you watch as he weathers it. There's no flinching. There's only mild grunts as he withstands your barrage. But you watch as it starts to take a toll on him. There is a little bit of wincing as you finally let up. His armor battered and beaten in places. He looks down at you and there's a grin. It looks like he is truly enjoying himself. Because he's a weirdo.
Very much so. So that is my substantial turn.
Legendary action.
Of course,
Oh,
it's
shit.
legendary actions.
Let us see.
He turns into a lich and kills us all.
I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good.
Really?
Wisdom. Wisdom. Don't fail me like you did last time.
Fuck.
Okay.
Really?
Really?
Fucking really?
And of course, my other one's a 20. Fucking hell.
Why am I
dude.
even gonna bother adding actual stat to it?
Rings
Still
of
gotta-
protection give
+1.
+1,
+1.
so 15.
Alright.
Oh dear God. So that brings me to a 10.
Don't forget my aura if you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh, joy! Because that makes it a 2 then, because I rolled a natural 1, so it would have been
Hooray,
-1. No, -2. No, it actually makes it a 1. Yeah, thank you.
Charles, you are having my night that I had yesterday. Did we switch? We switched places. This is not fair.
Apparently.
Because it's a +4, right?
Yeah, it's an additional +1 to up if you're within 10 feet of me.
So that'd be +2.
Uh.
So it doesn't matter. So I'm still at a 2.
You used luck. Professor?
You're muted, sir.
I used luck. Sorry,
That's-
I didn't realize I was muted.
Yep, no, I figured that's what you did, because I'm like, he's rolling, luck. So, let me see, 24, 10, 10, 24, 21, 15, 10, 24, 21, 10, 19, and a 15. So, Rael and Aaron Deere
Any.
I'm so sorry.
and Connor, you are now... Wait. Connor, you're not.
Frightened. I was hoping. Fingers crossed. It was fear.
It is a blood-curdling roar to inspire fear. Rael and Arendir, you are frightened. Everyone else, you withstand it. But the magnitude of this man's roar, you can see why the Battle Forges are fierce and feared fighters. They are not relentless like the Black Mulls. They don't need to be. That's his turn. Keladin, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I'm gonna turn around and say hello to fuckface number red.
I love you, Morgan.
And recklessly attack for my first 2 swings.
You know red is not a number, right?
Yes, I'm a.
Doubling
That's a
everybody.
19.
Ooh, 2 bikes.
Double.
I
That's a
like
what?
this day already.
19.
19
So-
hits. You're hitting the sun? Yes, 19 hits.
And that's a natural 19. So, 26.
Hits.
Alright. I'm just gonna add them up and then I'll give it to you. How's that sound? Because it's
Yes, please.
2 hits. And otherwise I'm gonna forget, so. And we're gonna roll again. And that is a 7 and 2. So that is 23 slashing and 9 ice total.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use a fainting attack on him.
Okay.
So I have advantage on my next attack roll against him. And then I'm going to action surge and turn to main fuckface.
Okay.
And this first one's going to be a great weapon master.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Uh-huh.
That second swing is a 14, so that doesn't hit. But the natural 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a photo of this because I don't know if
No.
I rolled a 12 and an 8 on both my damage die, along with
Okay.
that 20.
All right.
So,
Oh no, this is fine. This is more than fine.
so 12 times 2 is 24.
Okay.
Plus 16. Plus 4 is 28 slashing, and 16 ice, plus 10 from the Great Weapon Master.
See? Chris understands me. He has adamantine armor.
He's immune to crits.
Yeah, it is.
So that the doubling has not been adding in.
Motherfucker.
I know you people.
That's
That was
I'd still hurt him.
That
Because
ass.
that's still fucking 20
Yeah.
points of damage.
okay.
You
Well,
still
that's
rolled a
my
crit-
turn.
You still rolled a crit. Be happy.
I did. Yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
gonna
and
murder
I-
like them in like 3 turns.
Yeah, no, I
Snicket just sort of punched you in the middle of happiness.
right, and it's been a rough day. So,
Well, I can stop the fight if you guys want.
No, I'm just teasing you.
No.
I'm done.
It's your turn, Rael.
Lovely. Alright, backup plan. Because plan number 1 went to shit. Because I don't want to try that with fucking. Actually. Mechanics question. I have disadvantage on attack rolls
Yes.
on Fuckface Senior. Thank you, Morgan. Let me check something.
Is it only on him or just in general?
He is the one who cast the fear.
Okay.
That doesn't have it. If I have a spell that doesn't have an attack, it has a save. Does that count?
Oh man, making me actually think.
I mean, you're not
I
rolling.
might go back to
anything.
plan number 1.
So this is a save, not an attack.
I believe so. Yeah. Would he have like advantage or something, or because frightened? I'm gonna be that rules lawyer.
Says a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of the sphere. So you're not making an attack roll.
I think you could still cast spells. That because it's technically just affecting. What did you cast?
I haven't cast anything yet.
Oh. Why are we saving?
Well, she's gonna do a thing that requires the enemies to make a save. So she was asking if the fear would affect that.
Well, yeah, because like if it's a spell, it affects an area, and people in that area are affected. So it's not necessarily you're directing it at someone that you'd be afraid of.
Wait, no, not with the spell.
Well, if it doesn't have an attack roll, you're not frightened. It's
Yeah. I would say it doesn't count, but I'm not the DM at the moment, so.
That's fine.
It's alright?
Yeah,
You're right.
I'm fine.
Back.
Yeah, it's hurting a little bit.
I can hear it. Alright, then we're gonna go with plan number 1, and we're gonna put plan number 2 on hold. I am going to look at Fuckface Senior, which is his new name. And just go, oh, you like fear? Ah, let's see how you deal with this little slice. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Spell DC?
15. That's a with save. But I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
So that's double checking my numbers. Yeah, that'll be 4d6. Oh shit, I lost one. No! It's this little itty bitty miniature dice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that sucked. Okay. 13 total. Appropriate.
He makes the wisdom save, so he does not run, but you watch as he shakes his head for a moment, the damage still done. He kind of grunts and groans as a little bit of blood trickles from his nostril.
Hello.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Damn it. No, I don't think so. Not for now.
Corin, it is your turn.
Alright, has anyone taken any really big hits?
I haven't been hit yet.
I think Connor got fucked up.
I always forgot to add the extra damage from being fucked up because I'm a fucking moron.
Oh.
Oh, shots fired.
Sassy girlfriend, sassy.
Well, yes, of course.
I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level. Yeah, 2nd level.
Chris, do me a favor.
Yes.
Roll the Spirit Guardian damage. Because you're within 15 feet of Tyrannus.
Oh. Well,
No,
am
you're
I?
not. It's 20.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, because they come from me, so. Yeah, they flit around you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. Yeah. So. So if I just step up one.
Yeah, next time he starts his turn, he's gonna get a face full of spirit.
Phrasing.
Okay, so healing word. Ooh. So it's 6 plus my wisdom, which is 6, so 12 plus 3, which is 15. No, it's plus 4, so 16. To you, Connor. And then, as my action, I will cast Guiding Bolt at Tyrannus. Just the first level.
Okay. Roll your spell attack.
Yeah! Ooh, I rolled a 16 plus like 9, I think. 25. No, 24.
That hits.
Awesome. Ten points of radiant damage, and the next person who attacks him has advantage. Even though
Yes, since you had a turn, I'll roll to see if you can shake the fear off.
I just remembered that. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, that's some mechanics going on.
Yes. Wisdom save?
Yes, please.
Roll higher than a 5, you asshole. That's a natural 19.
Yeah, that'll
24.
do. Yeah, that'll do.
Who did you guiding bolt, Chris? Or whatever you just did? Okay.
Big bad.
Biggie.
Mr. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Senior douchebag McGee.
Son of a bitch, Tyrannus Rex.
Duh.
Surprised no one. I've been thinking about that joke all night. I was waiting for someone else to use it though.
I'm distracted,
I
okay?
was expecting Snicket to use it, honestly.
I was looking up Cantonese.
Why are you looking at Cantonese?
I'm sure it's relevant somehow.
It's a double pun, because Tyrannus is also the god of thunder worshipped in the British Isles.
Ah, pretty good. Does it mean he's gonna like shoot lightning out? Because that would be amazing if he did that.
No,
Just wait, I'm sure.
that's not a thing that should happen.
No.
He's really an Eldritch Knight.
We've only seen one of his legendary actions.
Yeah, and it was a room-wide fear.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is room-wide lightning.
Shut your face.
It's gonna do 10d10 lightning damage.
Shut your
Chain
face.
lightning that just like pings off all of us.
No!
And it's gonna be like, that's how you win in Warsong Gulch.
Room-wide finger of death. Oh my god.
That's a whole new me to the Eye of Thunder.
You son of a bitch.
You will lose DM inspiration if you'll kill Dustin.
Don't kill me.
Alright, so
I'm
that was
almost
Chris's
dead
turn.
anyway.
Aaron, dear, it's your turn.
Okay.
What's on Gulch?
It's bonus action, I Hunter's Mark Blue Sun. And then I attack him twice. So now I'm afraid, do I have disadvantage? Because my source of fear is still... Yeah.
Within your line of sight.
Right. That's fine.
Boogity boogity boo.
Hey, that's still a 22 to hit,
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Kobe.
Brian.
God damn you. God damn it.
I also colossally slay him. 8 plus 14 is 22? Right, I think?
Yes. Before you can get off another shot, you watch him go to his knees, and he raises a fist up, tapping out.
And I say, sit down, kid, and then I shoot at his dad.
Sit down, kid.
That's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Just throwing barbs out there, Aaron.
You're gonna kill this guy's kids.
God damn
This
it.
is the opposite of D&D.
8 points of piercing.
Ow. Ow. He just starts sucking breath and going, ow.
But for 10 minutes, because it's Family Guy.
Well, you shot him in the knee. It's
Now he has to marry you. That's the rules.
No.
Wait, is his name Teddy Bridgewater?
Relevant. Topical.
I mean, I'm in Minnesota, so that's all that's been on the news for the last day. So
Because their season's ruined.
Yeah.
It's like the Cowboys season. Because Jesse
oh
called that.
yeah, I fucking that makes my knee hurt so badly.
Sports, right?
Oh, it's sports.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
football.
don't understand.
It was a ridiculous injury.
Yeah, one of those knee bends backwards. Injuries.
At least it's not a
He-
Heisman.
dislocated his knee and tore his ACL.
Yeah, that might be
Go for
like
that
never
torn
walking
ACL.
an injury,
That's
actually.
bad.
For a normal person, yeah.
Has memory been-
You did not.
I'm super afraid.
Now you're even more scared.
Super fear. You now watch yourself.
What?
All the
Super fear.
bravado I worked up from that shutting down the blue sun, I lose.
You're like, sorry. You're like, ha ha.
You're like taunting him, and then he gave you a look, and you just shut up.
Exactly.
Yeah, take that.
Never mind. If only if you wanted to, sir.
Only if it's convenient for you.
Professor, it is your turn.
I touch the Ion Stone and cast Haste on Connor.
Oh, shit.
Haste.
I don't have the actual spell information.
I know what haste does.
+2 AC, extra attack.
Yep. Doubles my movement speed.
I want haste.
This should be you, Connor. And I just do that, and that's my turn.
Zoom
Oh.
zoom.
I'm gonna save up like 40,000 gold to buy a ring of haste.
Gonna shift over here and do 2 attacks against Kel and 1 attack against Talmar. Because he's gotta dirty up that pretty paladin armor.
He has
Also
advantage
free.
against me still, so because I recklessly attacked against him.
You fucking shitting me! You asshole roll! You asshole roll! You were
I hit her
yesterday!
in double yelling.
Uh-oh.
She's yelling.
You were there yesterday!
That's okay,
I
if he
got
doesn't
you out
get
of my system!
if-
That was double nat ones! That was
Hey.
double fucking nat
Ooh,
ones!
ooh. I'd like to repost once he's done.
Oh my god, that was Rhea yesterday.
Wow.
No, Charles has to tell me about this game when we get into my Discord.
Yeah, Rhea like almost died again because
But not Rhea today.
You would not give me kisses.
no. But Katie, I want kisses.
Katie, kiss me.
That is an hit.
Sorry,
Hit.
an 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my armor class. So yes.
That was an 18 to hit? Yes, that hit.
That was
That's
so
800 million to hit.
That's a Googleplex?
That's a Googleplex.
I'm gonna
Let's see.
Google your plex.
Oh my.
Is that a promise?
That is. Oh my dice! Why are you
I'm
doing this to
definitely
me,
gonna go back
baby?
home.
Baby, I want to buy new dice tomorrow.
Now you guys are doing it on purpose to make me spit my beer.
Well, actually, I think would be a better investment is buying a Sage Stick because I need to fix these 2 dice.
Okay, we're staging shit tomorrow.
I got a
Right.
sage
So
stick
that.
you can borrow.
Ah, yeah.
So that's 5 slashing
I'll
halves.
meet you in the TARDIS
Already
tent later.
halved.
Okay. And my attack is a. Oh wait, my next attack roll against that creature has advantage.
Yes, roll with advantage.
25.
Only a 25. Yeah, that's that's.
You know.
His AC 17. The poor young lad.
Oh, poor boy.
Decided to fight
I,
us.
I rolled an 18.
So you might be careful because he might like this. You never know. These Battleforged boys.
Oh shit.
I'm married, boy.
But still, the
8,
heart can yearn.
10, 14. That's adorable. 14 slashing and 6 ice.
You watch as the first swing whiffs above your head, and you're like, "Oh, sweet summer child, that's adorable."
Actually, okay, so I used riposte, but my fainting attack gave me advantage on my next attack roll, so it gave me superiority die to the attack's damage roll. Do I get 2 superior? Do I get 2 dice?
If you want, but I'm already letting you know that he's gonna tap out here as soon as you're done.
Alright. Yeah, that's it. That was my reaction.
So he goes down to a knee and lifts his hand up in a fist before walking away, and he looks up at you and he takes off his helmet, and he has a glorious mane of strawberry blonde hair. And he grins as there's blood streaking down his face. And just like, yep, that was fun. And he goes and he sits with his brother as they're spectating on the edge of the pit, leaving the dad to clean shit up. He is going to take a legendary action. Blah, 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 that's all, folks. Against
you, Connor.
Connor.
Give it.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Don't give it. Give it. Take it back.
Take him out. Can I get a new attack?
Can
Give
I
it to somebody else.
Can I make an attack of opportunity from
I'll
Sentinel
take
on
it.
a legendary action?
Ooh, hit me baby one more time. That's 12 points of slashing, and I need you to make a con save.
Oh man.
That bleeding is worrying me.
Con save. Where's the D20? I need a D20. That's a natural one.
Oh fuck.
So now that increases the damage of the bleeding.
He's like, you take 200 points of bleeding damage.
Shut your face.
I heard a lot of dice being rolled. So.
I'm expecting a big number here.
Your guts fall out.
How far is Connor from me? Okay.
He'll just tap out. He'll be fine.
Well,
I still don't want him hitting the floor.
let's see if it does like 85 damage.
It's not going to do 85 damage.
It's only going to do 84.
She's making a face, so this must be good.
I'm trying to math, okay?
I have a calculator open if you want.
I have a calculator on my phone that's right next to me because I'm an asshole.
I have a calculator open now.
I'm going to retire from DMing, obviously. This is
Bullshit.
not the life for me.
We won't let you.
Don't you say that.
I won't let your
You
dyscalculia...
take 46 points of bleeding damage
Oh fuck.
as he manages to catch you in the side, the blade digging in a bit, and you all hear this scream of agony as you watch it just catch him and then release. Blood arcing off, actually catching you, Talmar, as you watch as Connor's blood splatters against your breastplate.
Can I make a reaction because he attacked someone other than me?
Do it.
I'm gonna Divine Smite him with this one.
I rolled really high on the bleeding, I'm sorry.
So, fuck you. That's what you get for hurting my friends. And go fuck yourself.
22.
So we're also gonna add on another 3d8, the 3d8? Hold on. Derp. Adding is hard. Womps.
Level 1 is 2d8.
Yeah, so level 2 is a 3d8.
Yeah.
Add on another 17 points of radiant damage. So that'd be 11 slashing, 10 fire, and 17 radiant.
Just sprinkle on a little bit of that extra radiant damage.
It's just BAM! Spice it up a bit.
Alright, Emerald. So You watch as you look down with dull horror about the amount of blood that's everywhere. And you reach out and you slash forth with Flame Dancer and you catch him and you just pray to Bahamut to put a little extra bang in your swing, and you watch as he grunts as he takes it, sliding with the impact. Disadvantage on you, disadvantage on your cow.
Why are you gonna bring Bucky in on this? He's not a cow.
It's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to go and cast Thunderous Smite again. And I'm going to hit him with also another Divine Smite on this first attack as well. Also level 2. And go boop yourself. And attack number 2 as well. Hold on. So the second one is going to crit because he is within 5 feet of
You do have advantage. The first one misses, but the second one hits.
All right, so that's that one's gonna where all the extra smite is gonna come from.
He has adamantine, by the way.
I know he's not gonna do any extra damage, but I'm just letting for the record know that I hit a 19 out of 20 on that second roll.
Adamantine armor.
Sure did.
Awesome.
I have adamantine armor too, so it's all good.
Yeah.
11 points of radiant damage added on. He needs to make a strength saving throw and another 8 thunder damage. Oh, so that's 8 slashing, 6 fire, 8 thunder, and 11 radiant.
You know, I love these headsets. They're much clearer than the other ones.
Yeah.
But I cannot fucking hear you to save my life.
Yeah, you should turn me on then.
Or maybe you can type in the chat how much damage you just did.
Fuck. Alright, so that's 11 radiant.
I can read the ones that are on there.
Oh, that's thunder, I'm sorry. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
He made it.
Whatever.
This is like the one person who's going to make his strength saving rolls. You've got a feeling.
Okay. He still took 33 points of damage from me.
It's his turn. And he's going to make one attack against Connor and one attack against you.
I'm gonna laugh and say, "Ha, got your attention, did I?"
First one to hit Connor is... That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 13 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, so that's a 22.
So you managed to flinch away just at the right time to not get another bloodied wound. And you feel as it bites and scrapes across your skin, and it hurts. And then he brings his sword down upon you, Talmar.
Bring it.
That is a...
If it doesn't beat a 20... If it doesn't... it's not 21, it didn't hit.
That's a 24.
That hits.
Yeah, whatever. That is 12 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Alright. Alright. It's alright. It's alright. We're still good. We're still good. He said rolling a 12. And another nat 20 on the advantage roll. Why?
Because roll 20 is a dickhead.
Better than my dice.
That is 15 points of bleeding damage as he manages to hit you at just the right angle. It's starting to cut, and there's blood of your own now starting to run.
So that was the slashing damage? 12?
Yes, 12 slashing damage.
So that's 28 minus 82. That's 50.
That's his turn. Connor, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm hasted still, so we've got 3 attacks. And I still have inspiration. And I still have advantage, so...
Kick his ass.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use, so that's... So that'd be 24 on the first shot using the inspiration.
That hits.
Alright. God. There's 24 again on the second shot.
That hits.
Third shot is, let's see, 21 on the third shot.
That also hits.
Now, Charles, it is a +9 to damage, not a +7, because you're at full flipping damage pool. Fucking moron. Forget to do that last time.
But you remembered.
So that is 13 points of bludgeoning on the first shot.
Okay.
11 points of bludgeoning on the second shot.
Okay.
Actually, I can re-roll that, so that is 15 points on the second shot then. 2, and then 14 points on the third shot.
As you take your maul, blood just covering you, you tighten your grip and you just, in a blur of motion, just slam into his shoulder where the joint meets the neck over and over again. And you watch as you drive him to his knees. And as you pull the maul back up, what little light coming down in the pit catching it, he stops, heavy breathing, looks at you, and raises his fist, tapping out.
I'm bringing down one more time to kill him. No.
There can be only one!
Only one.
And I shake my head and say, "Dick move, Connor."
Honor, Connor.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to kill him.
No.
As he pants and has blood streaming from his face, he gets up. He walks over to you. And that'll do. He sort of sits there and he tears off a bit of his tabard and starts tending to your wounds, Connor.
Aww.
I cast Mass Cure Wounds and heal everybody.
And then
over
Gordon
there.
takes care of the rest. And he smiles at you and goes, "It has been a while since I last had someone match me and surpass me in the pit. You are a man of honor and strength, Connor Blackmaul. Through this dance of battle, I have seen your worth. And you have shown that you are a true son of Talren this night." As such, he takes the knee. I will be true to you, my lord.
Yes.
I'm going to grab him from under the arm and pull him to his feet. Any man that can nearly bring me to my knees does not kneel in front of me. You are an equal and a friend.
Fuck yeah.
And together, we will see you take the crown and turn this land from barren winter to glorious summer once more. And he clasps your hand. And that is where we are leaving off for the night. And I hope you guys had fun.
Oh, that was a good fight. Like, I was